One, how I'm gonna compete with you guys. You are awesome, wonderful people. Zane, thank you very much. Everyone, thank you. So I'm gonna start my speech with a question. How often do you get in to be in the same room with one of the people you admire most in the world? How often? This is about the chance to meet the person who does not just show me how to get done, but motivates me to do it better. A chance to meet my hero. Everyone is my hero. I am a hero for everyone because of our work we do. And today's world, we all need heroes, right? So my goal of my speech today is gonna be sharing my stories for advocacy and educational purposes. Like Dr. Gonzalez told you a little bit about my background, I'm gonna make a quick note for how I came to United States or when. I came to United States 1994, way back, 27 years ago, when my plane landed at Gerald Ford International Airport in Grand Rapids City of West Michigan. So I live in West Michigan of the state. I felt grounded and fortunate. Silently, I look around me, gathering up all the beauty of my new land, called home in my immigration. In my imagination, it seems like I was carried to a fairy land. The music from the taxi driver was cool, the breeze, the trees, the moon, the street light, all are amazing here. So because I was natural born artist, love diving into new projects, exploring the unknown. So that's natural in me. And it takes as much pleasure in approaching a blank canvas as I do stepping back and look at the final products. Years that have gone by, learning, working, paying bills, raising my two kids, growing with knowledge for personal and work-related reasons. I spend 70% of my time pursuing personal learning that ties to my own psychological and social benefit, which help me feel more capable, well-rounded, and more connected to my local community. On the top of my degrees, of course, she mentions my bachelor degree. On the top of that, I got a diploma in medical assistant field, leadership of Grand Rapids from the Chamber of Commerce, and some other classes for nursing manager certificate, case management for vulnerable population with Social Security Administration, SSI, and some immigration law classes. So my 30% professional education and training allow me to be participant in today's educational ecosystem and to use information technology to navigate the world. So do you know what our society focus on? I will repeat it again. Do you know what our society focus on? A result. Simple. A result. Here is when I made a daring step to establish a nonprofit organization. I am in my office here. I established North Haven from 2012. Absolutely, it was unforgettable experience for me as a founder and president who wished to make positive changes is in the world. There is a story behind the name of the organization. Noor is having this another storytelling. But the nonprofit organization is a charity agency that help Arab and Muslim community, individuals and family with comprehensive humanitarian, social, and educational services for children, women, men, and families who are impacted by poverty and violence and language barrier. So the work allowed me to use my business talent, education, experience for the good of humanity. It's kind of purpose-driven experience can, tangible rewards. I'm gonna get right away to the thing as an Arab American humanitarian activist. I brought innovative ideas and entrepreneur. This is the difficult word I say. Entrepreneurial spirit to West Michigan community. I have and still helping all other immigrants, refugee, newcomers, residents, and asylees with their basic needs, ranging from food security, housing issue, immigration referrals to advocacy. On a daily basis, I hear refugee and war survivors' story of pain, cultural shock, unproductive shame, or anxiety, or resistance. I feel people's joy, their pain, their fears, and their excitement too. They have been displaced by international aid agencies to different countries where they don't belong. All of them lost their homes, family members, parents, and own security, going through survivor guilt. Have you heard about survivor guilt? Which is killing them daily because they escape alone. The world wants them to learn acceptance, which is a new skills to adopt while they are still bleeding. How it can do, how it can be. The only part I was able successful doing with my community is addressing an important key, which is culture relativism, culture relative. Both refugees and Americans needed to enter that door, which necessary to practice assessing a culture by its own standards, rather than viewing it through the lens of one's own culture eyes. Yes, it's required an open-minded and willing to consider and even adopt to new values and norms without discrimination or judgment, as well as not swing too far to the other end of the spectrum of superiority. Both sides, from my experience, pride in one's own culture, but does not have to lead to imposing its values on others. In the conclusion of my speech, I believe that the journey begins once you decide in your heart that you are actually going to do it. From the point on, you are on the path. You may spend days, months, or even years trying to make any sort of noticeable progress. You may feel like you have not achieved anything much at all. Just welcome it. Open it. Open your arms to it. It's okay. Even though you may hear the voice of your criticism, you can let those go. Quiet them down. Do not fear them. Do not run from them. Hear them. Calm down. Be fiercely compassionate with them. Me, myself, oftentimes get criticized for being overly confident, cocky, even narcissist, because I love my work. I am putting into the work. This work, I'm putting it into the work. So, but the truth, you are still on the path, Wafa. You are still on the path. You made the hardest decision of them all, and that counts for something. That counts for a lot. Don't don't ever forget it. A last reminder for everyone, and for me, and for my kids, for everyone. Our heroes are symbols for us of all the qualities we would like to possess and all the ambitions we would like to satisfy. She needed a hero, so that's what she became. And I'm gonna share a picture of me, if you allow me. One picture, I have it. I think I have it. Yeah, it is here. Am I sharing it?
No.
Did I share it?
Mm-mm.
Last one. Yay, how I'm gonna share it. Did you yeah, you gave me that.
Is it the picture that you sent to me earlier?
Yes, the both of them. Do you have it?
Yep, let me show them really quickly.
Yes, quickly, please, because I don't know how. Yeah, this one. So I was nominated last year, one of the Michigan Volunteer Hero. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Wafa. I think the theme of the night is inspirational. Like, we kicked it off with Zain and kept the inspiration going with you. You're just so inspiring. I mean, to not only do the work for yourself,